Is your urine trying to tell you something? Maybe your kidneys are waving a red flag, and the reason could be proteinuria. It's when protein leaks into your urine, quietly hinting at kidney damage long before pain kicks in and destroys your healthy kidney. The exciting news is that one powerful vitamin is now getting a lot of attention for quickly lowering protein in your urine and helping your kidneys heal. So this video is going to be very helpful for you because in this video we'll explain how it works, why it's so helpful, and how you can start using it today to take better care of your kidneys. So let's get started with kidneys desperately need amino acids. There's something your body depends on every single day without you even thinking about it. These small but mighty molecules called amino acids. They come from proteins and are essential for building, repairing, and keeping just about everything in your body working smoothly. But when things go off track in the kidneys, that balance can collapse fast. What's supposed to stay inside your system ends up slipping away. This is what happens during proteinuria, when your kidneys stop filtering like they should and start leaking those valuable amino acids through your urine. And when that leakage happens, the body can't rebuild itself properly. It's like trying to patch a roof with no tools. Muscles weaken, healing slows, and the whole body feels like it's running on empty. For us, that's not just a small issue. It's a direct signal that the kidneys are struggling to hold the line. Reintroducing foods that provide high-quality, complete proteins in a way your kidneys can handle becomes crucial. But this isn't about overloading on just any kind of protein. It's about balance, gentle support, and smart choices. Easy-to-digest sources of amino acids help reduce the burden on your kidneys while still giving your body what it needs to stay strong. When you give your body these cleaner, well-absorbed forms of protein, you're not just fueling recovery, you're helping lower creatinine levels naturally. Because when the kidneys don't have to work overtime filtering heavy or excess waste, they get a break. That pause can slow down the damage, reduce inflammation, and ease the pressure that causes creatinine to spike in the first place. Over time, that's exactly what makes a difference, giving your kidneys a chance to reset, repair, and regain their function little by little. Amino acids are more than just nutrients. They're tools for healing, and knowing how to bring them back into your diet the right way might just be one of the most important steps you take toward better kidney health. Blood pressure kidney damage loop. When your blood pressure begins to climb, it's not just the heart that feels the heat, your kidneys take the hit too. What starts as a slow rise in pressure can quietly spiral into a full-blown strain on your filtration system. And when kidneys lose their grip on fluid control, they can no longer regulate salt and water efficiently. That extra fluid starts building up, and before you know it, the pressure keeps rising even more. It turns into a nasty back and forth. Your kidneys can't handle the pressure, and the pressure keeps hurting your kidneys. That's where things start to go downhill fast. This constant overload wears down the nephrons, the tiny filters that clean your blood. And as they take more damage, protein starts slipping into your urine, something we definitely don't want. This condition, known as proteinuria, adds even more stress to an already fragile system. But here's what helps: focusing on foods and habits that ease that pressure without adding extra work for your kidneys. You want meals that naturally help stabilize your blood flow and give your kidneys breathing room. That includes foods rich in potassium in the right amounts, magnesium-packed greens, and those that help your blood vessels stay flexible and calm, not tense and overworked. Hydration also plays a role here, but it has to be balanced, never overdone. Even small changes like cutting out processed sodium-heavy snacks can lower the burden dramatically. The goal isn't just to keep your blood pressure in check, it's to break this damaging cycle entirely. And once that loop is interrupted, your kidneys can finally slow down, repair, and start doing their job the way they were meant to. This isn't about chasing quick fixes, it's about giving your body the support it needs consistently. Helping your kidneys means lowering the internal pressure, both literally and physically. And choosing the right foods and daily habits is where that healing begins. What protein leakage does to your kidneys. When your protein starts slipping into the urine, it's not just a lab number changing, it's a sign that your kidneys are fighting a battle deep inside. This kind of leak slowly chips away at the inner structure of your kidneys, especially the tiny filtering units that keep your blood clean and balanced. The more protein seeps through, the more irritated and worn down those filters become. It's like constantly poking at a wound, it doesn't get a chance to close. As that irritation builds, it invites inflammation, and inflammation invites damage. Scar tissue forms in the filtering tissue, and every bit of scarring makes it harder for your kidneys to do what they're built for. Over time, this wear and tear builds up until the kidneys lose more of their ability to clear waste, like creatinine. And when creatinine hangs around too long, the entire system feels it. That's why your food habits matter. What you bring into your body each day either fuels this internal stress or helps calm it down. Some nutrients have a natural way of cooling that fire inside, making it easier for kidney tissues to hold strong. The idea isn't to stop eating protein, it's about choosing the kind and amount that supports the body without pushing the kidneys too hard. The right foods act like support beams, giving your kidneys a break from the overload so they can focus on repair instead of damage control. And while that healing doesn't happen overnight, every bite that lowers inflammation and keeps waste moving in the right direction counts. If we tune into what our kidneys are asking for, we can give them exactly what they need: less pressure, more recovery, and the chance to function at their best. Alright, now let's tell you about some nutrient supplements that can do much as they seem. Number 1, vitamin D. There's one simple nutrient that quietly does a lot of heavy lifting behind the scenes, and missing out on it can leave your kidneys working harder than they should. That nutrient is vitamin D. It's not just about bones or sunlight. It's a key player in how your kidneys keep everything in balance. When vitamin D levels are too low, your body struggles to manage calcium the right way, which creates a chain reaction. Without enough of it, your kidneys lose some of the support they need to keep their cells healthy and functioning smoothly. What makes this even more serious is how common this deficiency is. Many with kidney challenges don't realize they're running low until the damage has already been building up. And here's where things get interesting. Studies have shown that bringing vitamin D back to healthy levels can help lower protein loss through urine, something that helps relieve stress from your kidney's filtration process. That's not just a bonus, that's a meaningful shift in how your kidneys cope day to day. When the right amount of vitamin D is in your system, it can ease inflammation, calm down tissue stress, and help keep waste like creatinine from building up. Think of it as giving your kidneys backup, making their job less of a struggle and more of a steady process. Whether it's from measured sun exposure, certain foods, or supplements based on your doctor's advice, getting enough of this vitamin could be a game changer for kidney recovery. It works best when paired with a balanced intake of other minerals, especially magnesium, to help with absorption. Staying consistent here doesn't just help with numbers on a test, it supports your kidneys in real physical ways. And for us, that kind of help is worth everything. Number 2, the vitamin D and K2 combo. There's a powerful pairing that quietly protects your kidneys more than you might expect, and it all comes down to how your body handles calcium. While vitamin D plays a big role in helping you absorb calcium from the foods you eat, that's only half the job. Once that calcium enters your bloodstream, it still needs direction. That's where vitamin K2 steps in. Without it, calcium tends to wander into the wrong places, like the walls of your arteries or worse, your kidneys. And when calcium builds up where it doesn't belong, it can lead to hardening, also known as calcification. For your kidneys, that buildup becomes an added burden, one that slows down filtration and increases the risk of further damage. But when you bring vitamin K2 into the picture, it acts like a guide, sending calcium exactly where it's needed, mostly to your bones where it belongs. This process helps take pressure off your kidneys by keeping them free from unwanted deposits. So if you're using vitamin D to support your kidney health but leaving out K2, the balance is incomplete. It's like turning the tap on without placing a bucket underneath. Things start to overflow into places they shouldn't. Getting enough vitamin K2 through foods like fermented products or certain dairy choices, or using the right kind of supplement, can create that full circle effect. It helps everything move in sync, your calcium levels stay steady, your arteries stay flexible, and your kidneys stay clearer. That's the kind of behind-the-scenes support your kidneys quietly benefit from every single day. When we think of protecting our kidney health, it's not always about major changes. Sometimes it's about pairing things the right way so every system has what it needs to do its job better, and this vitamin combo is a perfect example of that. And it's not enough, we got more for you. Let's check this one. Number 3, reishi mushrooms. These might not look like much, but they can do something pretty amazing for your kidneys. These mushrooms have special natural compounds that help protect the tiny filters inside your kidneys, called nephrons. These filters work non-stop to clean your blood and get rid of waste like creatinine. But when your kidneys are under pressure from inflammation or toxins, those filters can start to wear out. That's where reishi mushrooms come in. They've been shown to help lower inflammation and fight off harmful substances called free radicals, both of which can damage kidney tissue over time. Some studies from 2018 and 2019 found that reishi mushroom extract helped reduce the amount of protein leaking into the urine. That's a big deal because it means the kidneys are getting stronger and working better. Less protein loss also means your kidneys aren't under as much strain. Reishi may also help lower creatinine levels by improving how well your kidneys can filter your blood. You can find reishi mushrooms in a few different forms, tea, powders, or capsules, so it's easy to add them to your daily routine without much effort. They don't act like a quick fix, but more like steady support. Over time, they give your kidneys a little help staying on track. Adding reishi to your diet is a small step that can make a big difference in how your kidneys feel and function. It's a simple, natural way to help your body do what it's already trying to do, heal and stay healthy. Let it be part of your daily care plan, especially if you're focusing on keeping creatinine levels low and giving your kidneys the support they need. Number 4, ARBs. Some medications do more than just manage numbers on a chart. They protect the parts of your body working hardest behind the scenes. Angiotensin receptor blockers, or ARBs, are one of those rare kinds. While they're mostly known for helping with blood pressure, they quietly do a lot for your kidneys too. These medicines work by relaxing your blood vessels, which takes pressure off your entire system, including your kidneys. That's especially important for the glomeruli, the tiny clusters in your kidneys that filter your blood all day long. When those filters face too much pressure, they can start to leak protein into the urine. That's a major sign the kidneys are under stress. ARBs help ease that pressure, which not only improves blood flow, but also protects the kidney's delicate filtering structure from further damage. Over time, this can help reduce protein in the urine and support better kidney function overall. That's why doctors often recommend ARBs for people dealing with proteinuria or early kidney concerns. They help in two powerful ways at once. Not only do they help keep your blood pressure steady, but they also give your kidneys a real chance to breathe, recover, and do their job more efficiently. Taking ARBs isn't just about treating symptoms, it's about slowing down the damage and giving your kidneys long-term protection. When the stress inside your body starts to ease up, your kidneys can filter better and may even help bring creatinine levels down. Of course, any medication needs to be used carefully and under medical guidance. But if it's the right fit for you, ARBs can become an important part of your kidney care plan. Think of them as more than just a pill. They're support for the filters that keep your entire system running clean. Number 5, magnesium. It's easy to think that taking vitamins is enough, but sometimes your body needs a quiet helper working in the background to make those nutrients do their job. That's exactly where magnesium comes in. Even if you're taking enough vitamin D, it won't do much unless magnesium is there to activate it. This mineral helps turn vitamin D into its usable form called calcitriol, the one that works inside your body to support things like bone strength, calcium balance, and yes, kidney health. Without magnesium, that vitamin D just sits there, not doing what it's meant to do. For your kidneys, this matters more than you might think. When vitamin D isn't active, your kidneys miss out on the benefits that help reduce inflammation and protect their filtering units. That means more strain, more buildup of waste like creatinine, and more work your kidneys have to push through each day. Getting enough magnesium helps make sure vitamin D kicks in fully, giving your kidneys the support they're supposed to get. You can get magnesium from simple foods, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains are all solid options. And if your diet doesn't quite hit the mark, supplements can help fill in the gap, but they should always match your body's needs. The recommended daily amount is around 400-420 milligrams for men and 310-320 milligrams for women. Keeping those levels steady makes a real difference in how well your kidneys function, especially if you're also focusing on lowering creatinine and keeping filtration strong. Magnesium doesn't shout for attention, but it's one of the most important parts of the kidney support puzzle. It keeps everything working in sync, and when it's missing, things start falling out of balance. Making sure you're getting enough isn't just smart, it's essential. After everything we've explored, one thing is clear: your kidneys respond to what you do daily, not just what shows up in lab results. Small changes in food, the right nutrients, and a better understanding of what helps or harms those filters inside you can make all the difference. Supporting your kidneys doesn't have to feel overwhelming or complicated. It starts with listening to your body, staying consistent, and knowing which habits truly help lower stress on your kidneys and reduce creatinine naturally. The foods and supplements we've talked about today aren't just trends, they're backed by research and used around the world to support kidney health. But what works for one person may not be right for everyone, so it's always wise to check with a trusted healthcare provider before starting anything new, especially if you're noticing changes in how you feel. This information is meant to give you a clear direction, gathered carefully from trusted sources and studies, to help you take real steps toward better health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep bringing you more practical and reliable tips. And remember, taking care of your kidneys is one of the best long-term investments you can make for your energy, your well-being, and your future.